A lot of these caves are on private property. A lot of the people in the past have decided not to let people, on the property because of, concern for injuries and stuff. But he did share with me a lot of neat caves that Liberty Oak Oasis will be able to help people get to.
Hey Liberty Oak family, it's me, Kat Parker, and we have a little update for you about the property near Sparta, Tennessee. And Mark and I, we were kind of sharing some God moments, and we're going to talk about that today. But you're going to want to stick around because there's something really close to the property that you're going to want to see, and I think we can all rally behind it. And be sure to like and subscribe this video and share it out with all of your friends. So, Mark, you had sent me a text about somebody you had found out that actually lives near Sparta, Tennessee, right by the property there, near that 4-acre pond.
Yep.
Tell me about that.
Yeah, well, here I am sitting on my couch at 1:30 in the morning. Should be going to bed, but you know how that goes. Insomnia, especially when you're juggling so many things that you need to do to put together, a project that's this large. And I was going down a rabbit hole of some of these silly reels that you find on Facebook now. And one of the features that they've added is they have these little things where you say, oh, click on this article if you're, interested in learning about Kim Kardashian's latest spa treatment with cucumbers or something. And I was just like, what is this article? Well, it wasn't about Kim Kardashian. It was about the top 20 most successful voice contestants post-Voice. So I click on this article, it pops up, I'm scrolling through. I don't even know why I'm reading the article at this point. I really have no interest. But to be honest with you, but God kind of had a purpose behind it. And it's funny to see how it just sort of 1, 2, 3, the next thing you know. And so as I'm going through the article, I get down to about number 8. And there's this guy named Jake Hoot. And for one, I mean, his name caught my attention. And then secondly, I hear, I don't know, Kat, you hear like a little small voice in your heart sometimes.
Yeah, like a little
a little push.
Oh yeah.
A little nudge.
And when you're out
there on
the property, it's like,
exactly.
You experience a lot of those God moments.
Exactly, exactly. Yeah. And I love it. And so I right down and I'm like, there's the poke. And I literally hear, kind of on the inside, not audibly, and check into that guy. I said, okay. So I Google his name. Pretty simple. I go to his Wikipedia page. The first thing on his Wikipedia page that jumps out is that he went to Tennessee Tech, which is in Cookeville, Tennessee, which is only 15 minutes from the property. And I already start to get a smile and chuckle, and I'm like, okay, I see what's going on here. I see on his website that he's got an event at Duck Pond Manor, a mile from the property, at the wedding venue, who I've already spoken with the owner of the wedding venue, Tara. She's probably watching. Hey, Tara. And all of a sudden, I find out that this guy's going to be a mile from the property in 2 weeks. And not only that, Kat, the event is a private fundraiser for a coffee shop for special needs kids. Yeah, I know. And a lot of people, are just now getting, to know me, but I've actually worked with special needs kids before. So obviously I have a heart for that. So that was also another very interesting thing, that kind of came from this. And so I messaged the manager of the coffee shop. He tells me, so glad you contacted me. Told him about how close we were and told him to go look at the website, libertyoakoasis.com. And he said, so glad you contacted me. We only have 12 tickets left. So you're on the list to attend the event, and you can meet Jake Hoot. And so if there's any Jake Hoot fans out there that know him from The Voice, hit him up on social media, tell him that I'm going to come look for him to talk to him about Liberty Oak Oasis. So that's how everything got put together. The cherry on top is that Jake Hoot announced this event back in January on the same day that I was in Sparta signing for the property.
Wow. It's almost like it's meant to be. Now, I only wish that his last name wasn't Hoot, because that doesn't quite line up with the special announcement that you're going to make
this is true.
a little bit
This
later.
is true, but that's a very nice.
But it's close.
That's a very nice, very nice analogy. Yes, it has something. Here's a hint. Stay tuned, guys. It has something to do with a bird that has wings.
But
Or
not
they
an
all,
owl.
They all have.
Not
They all
now.
have wings, don't they? I think they all have wings anyway. So I don't know.
Yeah.
So that's what's going on. We also got the notice that the people that are going to be coming and shaping the property and doing some grading and cleaning up of the trees and so on and so forth is the Monday after I'm going down to go see Jake Hoot. So I was already going to be down there that weekend anyway. So the 20th, after the event on the 18th at Duck Pond Manor with Jake Hoot and us helping raise money locally for this coffee shop that works with special needs kids, we're then going to be at Liberty Oak Oasis filming and showing the first breaking of ground of what's going to be happening with shaping Liberty Oak Oasis and how the property is going to be developed going forward. So that's really exciting as well.
So, Mark, I heard that you had actually been talking with a local caver.
Yep.
And what did he show you? And he's got some exciting things in the work, and he does like private tours throughout these caves, right?
Correct.
In Sparta, Tennessee.
Yes, he does. And a lot of these caves are on private property. A lot of the people in the past have decided not to let people on the property because of, concern for injuries and stuff. But he did share with me a lot of neat caves that Liberty Oak Oasis will be able to help people get to. And then in the future, if I can develop some relationships, which I know I will, with some private property cave people, then he would help me. But then when he was talking with me about the local area, because he's familiar, he knows where Liberty Oak Oasis is going to be, then he shared with me that just about 8 miles southwest of Liberty Oak Oasis, next to a pond called the Boiling Pond, which that doesn't have anything to do with Satan. Basically, there's a geological feature where the pond can actually literally completely almost 3/4 of the way drain into an underground cave. So yes, we're talking about caves, and yes, that's what interests him about the Boiling Pond,
Right.
But there are actually nesting eagles right now along the shoreline of the Boiling Pond, and we would be able to go down right now if we wanted to. We'll be down there by midnight, but if we wanted to go, we could leave right now, road trip, and be down within 8 miles of Liberty Oak Oasis. And people in the future, when they come to Liberty Oak, then we will be able to take you out to the Boiling Pond area. Only 8 minutes. Everything seems to be 8 minutes from
8
Liberty
minutes.
Oak Oasis, but 8 minutes away, eagles nesting and being able to come. Bring your binoculars,
And
bring
I
your
think that
telephoto lens, everything. Yeah.
Eagles are just something we can all rally behind.
Eagles, I think, in this day and age, we definitely need to rally behind our eagles, and we need to find something to be proud of. And I'm just amazed and proud of the response that we've had from the people who are following us already. We hit 101 subscribers a couple of days ago. Thank you so very much. Keep sharing this. Keep telling people about it. Follow us on Facebook, all that good stuff. And until next week, when we'll have another great update for you, we'll see you then.